plant friends, it's Laura, Little Plant Boss, and today we're talking about grow lights. And we're going to talk about light intensity, color spectrum, power consumption, price, and pretty much anything else I can think of to talk to you guys about these grow lights. Let's get right into it and let me show you the three lights on so you can get some kind of reference for what we're talking about. The second one is the first one that was sent to me for review. It's a three-headed adjustable, also LED grow light with natural color spectrum. So it's like white light, warm light. It has 5 different color settings. So it's dimmable and you can use the lights independent from each other. It also comes in with a built-in timer function with 3, 6, and 12 hours. So those are the 3 lights. Let's talk about intensity first. So intensity is how strong the light is. I used my light meter to measure the intensity of all 3 of these. I've also used this indoors and outdoors, so I kind of have a reference for what is, for example, full sun, shade outdoors, inside full sun. Like I have some kind of reference for that. So using my light meter, light intensity for the 3-headed lamp was, I measured at 6 inches since this is a grow light that I would plan to use closer to my plants. At 6 inches, it was 280,000 foot candles. At 1 foot, it was 80,000 foot candles. And then at 2 feet, it was 20,000 foot candles. So you can see at 2 feet, at the closest rating, at the 6 inches, 310,000 foot candles, we're still only at half the intensity of 3 feet from the bulb. So you really need to get your plants close to this type of light for it to work, but with the posable head, I think that's pretty easy to do. And this would be a great light to use in conjunction with a window, especially if you have like a north-facing window that's just not really doing it. These kinds of lights are great to really position right on top of I'm thinking of succulents, so they can pop. So price is kind of the last thing. The 3-headed light, which I think performed much better than mine, was also $32. So this is quite affordable. For $32, I still recommend these 3-headed posable lights. And what's nice about these is that they're totally standalone, right? There's no buying an extra lamp. There's no getting an outlet timer. It's all totally built in, which is a nice segue to what would I use these lights for? The 3-headed light I would recommend for winter or fall when you're not getting as much sun. Because it has this little clamp on the end, it's really easy to move around, attach onto surfaces. I would also really recommend this if you're moving. I did not think about this before with my move, but after you move, it can be hard to get everyone kind of where they need to be light-wise. And having lights like this really gives you more flexibility to put plants on whatever surfaces you have, even if they're not right next to a window. With the 3-headed lamp, the cord could be a little longer, but you can just use an extension cord. And the other thing was that the timer function, you essentially have to use the built-in timer function. You can't use a separate like outlet timer, which they totally say on their Amazon page. So I was expecting that, and it's true. So overall, I'm very happy with these 2 lights. I would recommend them. They are in my Amazon shop. Thanks for joining.